the way this play developed. I think this offense really thrives off of plays like that. Turned it into an easy basket.
And so in the game for the East All-Stars, we've got DeRozan. Chris Bosh is out there with Roy Hibbert. Then it's Paul George. And it's Wade in at the point. And here are the East All-Stars now after the Rockets pick up 3. DeRozan's shot is good.
And he responds with his own three-pointer.
Yeah, he came right back with his 3. And we're seeing a bit of gamesmanship right here, Steve.
Jones, the pass to Howard. Here's Beverly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here comes George. 4-on-3 break. Feeds it to Wade. On the wing, DeRozan. They get it again. Outside, George. Left side, George. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Good thing he showed up today, because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Well, you look at the game of basketball, it really seems to be on the upswing, and that's great news for the NBA. We know that those who play a sport are much more likely to watch it as an adult, and basketball is now the largest participation sport in high school and college.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. James is checked in. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, guys, Kevin McHale had some advice for the team in that last break. He said to them, the lead we've got now is nice, but I want to make it even nicer. This is when we put the hammer down. It doesn't look like he's ready to back off just yet, guys.
Growth of the NBA really pretty incredible. 30 years ago, annual league revenues were about $120 million. Now it's $4.5 billion. That's with a B.
Yeah, the league is really on great financial ground right now. I mean, franchise values are growing astronomically. The players sacrificed in the last collective bargaining agreement negotiation, but as quick as the pie is growing, I think everybody will be just fine, players and owners.
That's good from Howard, and the assist by Harden. And the Rockets lead by 15. Here's James. Out of bounds. Houston takes. Possession.
And, yeah, another turnover, and we've seen this a lot today. I mean, this team has not brought it. No focus, no energy. That's why they're getting blown out.
Now, here's Beverly. From outside, off the mark.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
You know, a severe lack of awareness on his part. He had no idea he was near the out-of-bounds line.
Rockets leading by 15. It's Harden with the drive, and it's blocked by Hibbert. And they get it back. Ariza, no good from outside. And here is James.
Well, tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. An impressive win for the Rockets.
Two great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
And what a huge standout performance it was for James Harden. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Irving's checked in for Hibbert. Millsap comes in for Chris Bosh. And Carmelo Anthony subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Now, here is George. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Been a very solid outing for George. He's got 8 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. John Wall's checked in for the East.
You know, the league seems pretty serious about creating more parity between the teams. A big sign of that was the last CBA, where the NBA more than tripled the amount of revenue sharing between the big market and the small market teams. The little guys, I think, are in a much better position now than they were a few years ago.
Now here's Anthony. Johnson with some nice D.
It would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too.
Terrific job taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Steve, I thought those fans, those home fans, gave this team a big lift all game. A lot of positive energy in the building.
Anthony dishes to Irving. And George kicks to Wall. And taken away by Johnson. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
And I think this is going to be too much to overcome, Clark. What do you think?
All the sand in the hourglass is gone, and I agree with you.
Here's Daniels. The good-looking shot from the wing.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
Irving's shot is good.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They lead by 18. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Well, they're obviously going to win, but this timeout may be about some substitutions.
Well, they may just want to make sure they don't do anything really foolish at the very end here.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here.